abusuani nche on san so emo akwa ba emre channel so that's why a bear media jicha be so wase enene de di connect channel so ni de no bo kwan so abusuani be so wase obe subscribe e di amai bobo notification bell so for podcast update na abusuani ene day update e na ba bonte ni na ejina ye former finance minister Ken Ofori Atta abusuani papai nansia na tell say ohye ICE unit ewo U.S. abonten so nene nkomo bi aba abonten ni na ne say Ken Ofori Atta abusuani amanebo no echemu echese o seek permanent residence in U.S. Yes, o seek permanent resident in U.S. enya sem ko abusuani we dey pese your connecting nkomo no mu akasa enchire mu. Yes, yentemra sese ha that's why a bear media judge abusuani so ase ene dey di connect channel so ni you no bo kwan so abusuani so subscribe be like na wa bo aso a share dwuma dey for person be tie no enya bi etie yentie ade wanwa so a ya former finance minister Ken Ofori Atta oda extradition list so abusuani or pre U.S. permanent resident yentemra sese
abusuani ma wa update daily graphic aposti entry na entry na daily graphic posti at the screen and I say Ken Ofori Atta seeks permanent U.S. residency amid extradition push over corruption charges. Na entry at the screen switch ma I say Ken Ofori Atta permanent U.S. resident and found one extradition push over any charges any corruption charges or seek permanent U.S. residency. Na Ken Ofori Atta Ghana for bi edikan kase Ken Ofori Atta de ba obeba no de nya adwen se Ken Ofori Atta be dem ebeba na eno na yehunu wo screen so daily graphic reporting enchei ene kokas ebeti se Ken Ofori Atta akopiem ewo U.S. immigration court or call for bail application nyina nse or de kotompa enfo anim se omoma ne bill na ensem no be bi omode akohye no na omoma ne bill no ntimi nkofie na ensem ne dugo anu eba court na se order detention center wode yemoa na eno na naanu ede ya eno ye naanu ede ya asema ekopie mo US immigration court na the daily graphic report on say Ken Ofori Atta permanent residency in a made of extradition push over any corruption charges ensema koba atifi ni anafo nyina no Ken Ofori Atta ni nyina mu no o se onye na adwen se oba nti ohwehwe permanent residency na first and foremost no ebia ne bill application or the copy more court enche ebia no ne lawyer penny Frank Davis organize wodi nkomo bi say what it is as a bill application no anya adwuma or say blatant lies na okansem bi on Joy News and the say nkomo for credit ma Joy News ne nkoti lawyer penny lawyer Frank Davis nkomo on Joy for etwetwen ever Ken Ofori Atta the bail application ekopiem ewo U.S. court immigration court na ensemo no so ewo kan. God bless you. Yenkoti ensemo kan.
But we're going to start with the Ken Ofori Atta matter. You must have seen a post by Samidako, who works with the special prosecutor, who is in the special prosecutor's office, giving a sudden update. But let's take it from one of the legal team members of Ken Ofori Atta, Frank Davis. Frank Davis, thank you so much for joining us and good morning. Happy New Month. How are you? How is your client? And if you'd provide just a little update on the bail bond that was set on 19th February.
Good morning to your cherished listeners and esteemed viewers, and Happy New Month to you too. Happy Ghana month. I'm fine. I'm doing just good. Ken himself is also well. As I always say, we keep protected by Almighty God.
If you'll just be kind enough to reposition or maybe speak a bit louder so we can hear you.
I said I am doing well. By His grace, Ken Ofori Atta is also good. We all keep protected by the Almighty God every day. So we are fine. Yeah.
Right, it's good to know. Last time we spoke, you mentioned that the date for his bail bond hearing was 19th of February, some few days after that. Would you provide an update on that?
Well, I don't think I specifically said that the date for his bond posting will be 19th of February, what I said was to the effect that when he appeared before the immigration court and the bond application was posted, the Department of Justice, the counsel who came on behalf of the state, indicated to the court that the government of Ghana had put in an extradition request. So confronted with that, the judge did not have those proceedings before him. So he ordered the Department of Justice to make available the extradition request on or before the 19th of February. If that was done, the judge was going to consider the option to the matter, whether.
What does this mean? What does this mean for him?
Well, on the let me get on the 19th of February, there was no hearing. There was no hearing whatsoever.
Okay.
Because the Department of Justice Counsel filed a one-liner in court on the 18th of February. And that one-liner only alluded to the fact that extradition proceedings have been requested. But what was contained in the request was not disclosed to the court. So there was no hearing on the 19th. The judge is considering setting a date for mid-March. So we are expecting that.
Okay.
End of March, maybe next week, the immigration court would hear the matter again.
Okay, that's some good update. But have you seen the post by Samidako, Director of Strategy, Research and Communications, or at the Office of the Special Prosecutor? Have you seen the post? If you haven't, there's a post he posted on his Facebook wall. Says that, and I quote, just maybe if you haven't seen it, says that as Ken Ofori Atta lost his bail appeal, they kept quiet. If he had won, OSPNO will get peace. Have you seen this?
I have seen it, and I don't think that Samidako is doing what all lawyers should do. I wonder whether he had the same training as some of us, because that is the blatant falsehood. I mean, Samidako should finish us with the proceedings of 19th of February, where things were tabled and the judge gave ruling to the effect that he had declined a bail from the African. It is the office
for the big things and the small
should get serious. What Samidako takes is a clear understanding and is a total and a bit of the ethics. But to have a lawyer put a when so with it that there was no hearing on that day. If there was no hearing, how could that have been available? Indeed, if there was a hearing, wouldn't you?
Okay.
Wouldn't you also know by now?
But Frank, I'm curious though, why would Samidako, of all people, who works at the special Office of the Special Prosecutor, would want to do this? Why? Do you have any idea why?
Maybe, just maybe you can ask him too. But let me try to provide you a reason why he's doing that. You see, you remember that in the course of that week, they had been to court for an application to freeze the account of this Dr. Flegman, they said was involved in some oil something or whatever they said he was involved.
Yes, Goldrich, yeah.
And when they went to court, the application to freeze his assets was dismissed on the most simplest of legal reasons. So to deflect and to take away the concentration on the OSP on that matter, they decided to throw in Ken Ofori Atta. I mean, it's all childish.
That's interesting. They're pursuing many other cases in courts. Why would he want to be fixated on this particular one and want to use it as a deflection?
I don't know. You can ask Samidako himself, but that is my reasoning. That is what I think it takes to deflect what happened in court that day so that people, because Ken Ofori Atta has now become their most popular tool. Everything that happens is Ken Ofori Atta. Everything that happens, Ken has now become cannon fodder. He's become a scapegoat for everything. Anybody who talks in this country, when he's asked a question, which has no connection at all to do with Ken Ofori Atta, and then Ken Ofori Atta to come to Ghana, become an account Sudanese for his stewardship, and the money he has played and all that. See, when people doing these things to ourselves, we erode the confidence that people have in things like the court. But let those who are vilifying, meaningfully doing bad things should know that every person has the right to education, and that's fundamental.
Okay.
People can take everything
laid out in this virtual hearing earlier today. Also, what we do know now, which has been confirmed, is that this case has been adjourned to April 27. April 27. And at some point, because this WebEx link to this virtual hearing was made public, we had lots of people connecting to it. And in fact, we had a huge Ghanaian interest there. And when we here at TV3 also got to connect to this hearing. And so we saw how many people who were in there. His lawyers secured a general public from participating in the proceedings, insisting that they intend to raise sensitive matters. So at some point, when people, the general public, had connected to this WebEx link, viewing this virtual court proceedings live, then there was an announcement that Ken Ofori Atta's lawyers have requested that his hearing should be private, in fact, a private hearing. So all the members of the public on that connection had to be shut out, including me. So this is it. This was the announcement that the trial judge made after Ken Ofori Atta's lawyer's request. Take a look.
Oceana will share you medina no subscribe on my YouTube channel no like and share and file comment so share you medina say na ninjina Ken Ofori Atta aye Ken Tunkununa na Ofori Atta ne aye ne pending case aye or battle United States of America no na enano etwamu ya no mokotie ni bail application no na empenfo kase aye bail application a go through lawyer penny Frank Davis or Ghana say we didn't come eno ene kutie no na ni nyina nse also fa wadwen kire ehye comment section Ken Ofori Atta obeba ana oma nyame kire stay tuned stay correct.